Hey, Mike Callahan here. Wanted to make a quick video. Is the client would click on our ad, and instead of saying go here or subscribe, it would actually say message. And what that does is it opens up Facebook Messenger live in their phone. So obviously it's in the mobile feed only. It's Facebook ads as a destination. And what we're doing is driving estimate requests through Facebook Messenger. Latest statistics is 56% of people do not want to call or talk to you in person. They want to use a messenger app or text messaging. So what we've done is taken a paid advertisement for lawn mowing, let's just say, and they will request an estimate through Facebook Messenger, which our office picks up. And when our office picks that up, there are some qualifying questions that we ask. And once we have those qualifying questions, we will go into our CRM, which is Service Autopilot, and Christine or Tam in the office will measure the property through the Maps Pro feature and actually send the estimate link live back inside of Facebook Messenger. So the customer, the potential customer, will click on the estimate link in Messenger. It'll open up the property specific estimate, and then they will have the ability to actually go in and accept the estimate live inside Facebook Messenger. So we're keeping the whole conversation native inside of Facebook Messenger. But it doesn't just stop there. The conversation can continue to go far as support questions or scheduling questions. So I would say 25% of our communication now is driven all in Facebook Messenger, and we've had a really good success with it. The second thing I want to talk about is if you're going to adopt this messenger technology, I would suggest getting an auto bot or a bot. The one that we use is ManyChat, M-A-N-Y, chat, all one word. And basically this allows automation in the messenger function. And it also allows for broadcasting messages. So you could broadcast everyone who subscribed to your messenger feed. So the thing that we're talking about here is it's kind of a two-pronged approach. We're going to drive people to our Facebook Messenger feed to request an estimate and continue the conversation and answer any questions. And then the second step is to use a bot like ManyChat to build a list and market and educate them. So if they didn't sign up for the estimate immediately, we can do content and educational nurture through a message broadcast, similar to like an email broadcast if you've ever done that before. So it's a two-pronged approach to keep the conversation relative and basically current within Messenger. So this is, in my opinion, is the way it's going. I posted a video probably 5 or 6 months ago. Facebook Messenger just went live. It's a paid ad platform, I believe, in November of 2016. So this is relatively new. So if you want to be an early adopter, just like people did with email marketing, and just absolutely crushed it for 5 or 6 years before people got into email marketing and broadcasting, this is something I would highly suggest getting into. And it's a little bit different than email broadcasting when you broadcast to Facebook Messenger, because they have to basically opt into it and accept your message and give you permission. But at any time they can opt out of it. Where in email marketing, you could possibly take your email list and put it into a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, and not best practice, but an email marketer could re-engage you. Where Facebook Messenger, it's a one and done deal. So you got to make sure the conversation is relevant and it's a conversation that the potential client or client wants to have. But we're seeing great success with this. If this is something you'd like to see more information on how to build out Facebook Messenger as an ad destination and then actually go out and do Facebook Messenger broadcasting, leave some comments below, and I'm actually going to make some how-to videos. But with a platform like ManyChat, we can build conditional answering. So if we asked a question, are you interested in a lawn mowing estimate? Based on the response to that question, we can have a personalized, almost AI or artificial intelligence response to their response. So we can respond based on their response is what I'm getting at. Very similar to like Service Autopilot's done in their text messaging, two-way text messaging feature. There's conditional responses. But this is the way things are going with artificial intelligence. You're having a personal conversation without you, the business owner, having to actually be on the other line of it. So if you use a product like ManyChat, with some of the updates they've just had, you're able to, based on the response, get either an email or a text saying, hey, this client has been qualified. So if you have certain questions you ask your potential client to qualify them, if they answered in a certain way, we can respond in live form through a message alert. So we may have 4 or 5 qualifying questions through an automated bot that we're looking at, and if they answer the right questions, you could get a notification from ManyChat and say, hey, Mrs. Smith is a qualified client, you want to get on this one immediately. So, hey, what's up, Matt? Hopefully this makes sense, but I'm going to make some videos how to use Facebook Messenger to not only nurture but to close sales natively inside Facebook Messenger with a live link from Service Autopilot to your estimate. And the other thing we found great success with using two-way texting in Service Autopilot is keeping the estimate conversation live within text messaging as well. So if somebody text messages us, I found better closing results with our sales to keep it live and native within text messaging or Messenger. So wherever the conversation starts, we would continue the conversation with the estimate and the follow-up in that channel for the most personal and meaningful conversation. Matthew wants to know, are we using the paid or pro version of ManyChat? We started out with the free version of ManyChat, but right now we're using the pro version. I believe it's $10 a month, and the functionality of the pro version is unbelievable for $10 a month, and it takes the ManyChat branding off there, so it looks like it's a personal interaction. Anybody coming to the video late, ManyChat is a bot or an automation that you can use in Facebook Messenger, and one of the newest releases in the pro version of ManyChat is you can actually delay your response. So Matthew, if you hit us up on Facebook Messenger and put a question in and said, hey, you know, how long does it take to do an estimate? If we had a predetermined response, we could time that out so the ManyChat Autobot wouldn't respond for 10 or 15 or 2 minutes. And that would be predetermined, but it makes it feel like it's more personal, like there's a live person on the other end of the messenger. But I would suggest if you're pre-qualifying people, which is pretty cool, you can set up a notification to notify you or your admin to get on Facebook and respond immediately. So hopefully this was helpful. If you are a Service Autopilot user or even not a Service Autopilot user, good chance we're going to be having a live event in Rochester, New York, October 5th and October 6th, where Jonathan Potoshnik, the lawn care millionaire, co-founder of Service Autopilot, will be live in Rochester, New York. Will be a free event, 2 days packed with content, whether you're using Service Autopilot or not. We will be diving into some of the SA features, but open to anybody who is interested, and that's going to be October 5th and 6th, Rochester, New York. As long as we get enough response, we're probably going to be posting a sign-up form online that locks you into a spot for that event. So any other questions, drop them below. I'm going to be trying to do Facebook Live videos once a day, or at least every other day, to answer questions live or pre-submitted. And Jonathan and I will be doing another Facebook Live Q&A session here, hopefully coming up in the next few weeks, as long as it aligns with both our schedules. So until then, drop some comments and questions below here on the recorded version, and I will make sure I circle back and answer them for you.